welcome. Good evening to your Wake Up Women with Meghana Rao. Today we are bringing Meghana Rao, and she's a 32-year-old woman. She is somebody who's born, okay, a late born to a father who was financially educated, and how he inspired her to eventually finally take charge. So let's bring Meghna in and hear all about the story and her wake up moments. Hey, good evening, Veena. Welcome. So, whether it's morning, evening, afternoon in your part of the city, country, warm welcome. And I am today sitting in the park doing this live with you because both the Wi-Fi's in the house are not working. So I thought, let's come out in the greens and really take it forward. Hi, Manjari, welcome. Okay, let's bring Meghna in. Can you see it? Can you find it? And everybody who's joining, start acknowledging. Hey, Meghna, hi, welcome.
Hi Priyanka, thank you for having me here.
Thank you. Thank you
How are
for
you?
coming in and generously sharing your story with us. Thank you so much. Means the
Thank
world to
you.
us.
Yeah,
Yes,
for
so
me
over to
also.
you. Over to you.
Sure.
Please start sharing who you are, what do you do, where do you live. Go ahead.
Hi everyone, my name is Meghana Rao. I'm based out of Bangalore. I'm 32. I'm a data scientist by profession, and painting is my hobby. So that's about me.
Got it. Got it. So data scientist, 32-year-old. And Meghna, tell us what made you take up a course on finance? What happened?
So basically, like every household, my father was the backbone of my family. And by backbone, I would say not only in terms of finance, but also in advice. And he was well read. He was a well read person. So uh, he retired when I was 5 years old. And despite retirement, I'm a person who's brought up on pension. So despite, with pension in hand, he was able to give me good education. I did my engineering and MBA and everything without struggling for money. And I would see him the way he would plan around his finances and all. All he had was a simple diary, and he would note down about all his investments and all those things, and it was it. So, that always amazed me. I don't know what was the reason. I never felt the urge to ask him how did he do that. So,
Right. How did
whenever
he
a
manage,
milestone came
right?
up, he was, yes. And whenever a milestone came up, he was ready with it. It was
Right.
just like that. And, I realized this value after he passed away. He passed away 3 years ago. So
Uh-huh.
that was when I was kind of settled. So I realized all these things after he passed away. How did he manage to run a household with this? So
Right.
after that, I started looking up for investments, and I did not even have a basic information about any kind of investments. I'd only heard about mutual funds. I heard about stocks, but I had no clue of what it was because my dad was handling everything. And the only thing I
Right.
looked up was how do I save income tax?
Right. Okay, Manjari is saying this is a
On
motivating story.
Instagram,
Meghna, we
everywhere.
lost
So I
you.
came across your account
Meghna, we
and I
lost
started
you.
following. Hello,
Meghna. Yes, we lost you,
can you
Meghna.
hear me?
So yes, yeah. Can you keep the phone at a little distance so that we can see you clearly because we can't really
Yeah.
see you very clearly, Meghna. Yeah.
Okay, this is fine.
Okay. Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
try it on.
Yeah.
So please go ahead. Could you repeat it? Could you repeat what you are saying?
Yeah. So basically, what happened is I was looking for information and I wanted to be my father. That came to me after he passed away. So that's where I went through a number of Instagram accounts. There are a lot of coaches
Uh,
online and everything. And I came across your profile. It was an ad actually. So it was an ad
uh,
about an upcoming webinar and all. I felt, okay, let me try. And that's how I got into your
mm,
system. So the
okay.
very first thing that touched me was I always used to think शादी के बाद बच्चे हो जाएंगे उसके बाद रिटायर हो जाऊंगी.
Okay. Meghna, we lost you. Meghna, Meghna, we lost you. Meghna, Meghna. Guys, can you hear Meghna or is it my internet? Hi, Usha. Manjari, guys, can you hear me? No, Meghna. Guys, can you hear Meghna? Or can you hear me? Okay, Manjari is saying she can't hear. Manjari, you can't hear me or you can't hear Meghna? Avni is saying I can relate to you so much. We usually don't jump until it's really necessary. Okay, Veena, we can't hear Meghna. Okay, got it. Got that, Sugandh. Okay, Meghna's net is choppy. Got that, Sheetal. Yes, let her come back. Manjari, okay, I'm clear. Got it. Usha, Manjari, Sheetal, Avni. Got it. Let's wait for Meghna to come back. What an interesting story, by the way. I am so inspired by her father, who, huh? I mean, your child is 5 and you retire, and then you can pay for everything that your child needs throughout. That's quite something. I really think that's very, very inspiring. Like, really inspiring. And yeah, when he was alive, didn't really occur that, okay, how did he manage? But then once he's gone, how things dawned on us. I can just so relate with Meghna. There are so many things even in my life that I've gotten present to after I lost that thing or people. So yeah, I can connect with that. Absolutely connect with that. And it takes some amount of courage to come and say that, hey, I didn't learn from him. Hey, Meghna, I'm glad you're
I'm
back.
sorry. It's been raining, so there's an interruption in Wi-Fi.
Ah, got it. And it's not raining in Delhi. Still, there is Wi-Fi not working. So it's the digital world. It works. Go ahead, Meghna. Please
Yeah.
share. Okay, go back. Share. Yeah.
So what he did was he would note down all his investments in his notebook and be prepared for every milestone. So that was the person I wanted to be. But I
Yeah.
regretted the fact that, I did not ask him how he did it during his lifetime. So that's
Got it.
when the whole quest began. So I was looking up on the internet, I was looking for accounts on Instagram, Facebook, literally everywhere to get financial information. Because one thing that I realized is we all skip financial education. That's a must. We may not remember what Ohm's law is, but financial education is a must. And especially for single women, it is,
Right.
I encountered a lot of people who would come on the pretext of giving me some advice, but that was not required.
Right. Right.
So, I wanted to be at a position where, I'm more confident of what I do, more confident of where I want to be. And that was a huge question mark. So, that's where it all began, and your webinar did it all. And that's when you spoke about inflation, you spoke about how to choose a mutual fund. I mean, that was some introduction section about a few points on how do you choose mutual funds. Then I attended the stocks introduction course, and Tata group of companies we analyzed in that thing. So I
Right.
was shocked to see such, Tata's means you have this wow factor. And I was shocked
Right.
when we did that introductory part. So I felt that
Ah.
I should be doing this.
Right. Right. Got it. And I want to add, Meghna, there's so many people even I have come across that on the pretext of education, financial education, they are actually selling you financial advice,
Yes, exactly.
and it just doesn't work. Really, really, it doesn't work. So,
Yes. In fact, I'm more
yeah.
confident when I go and talk to my CA. It's like that.
Right. Right. Now you're more confident, right?
Yes,
Got it.
very confident.
Got it. Got it. So this is what happened. This is why you took a course on finance. And now tell me, what is that financial future that you want to make possible for yourself, Meghna?
First of all, I want to be secure about uncertainties because last
Uh,
2 years ago, COVID happened. So a couple of my teammates got laid off, but I was that fortunate person who didn't get laid off. So, but still, I had this thing, what if I lose a job? How will I go about it? Those kind of insecurity is gone because I am working on several aspects, the financial pillars, I would say. So that is one thing.
hmm.
And
Okay, Meghna,
so
we've lost you again.
you
So
lost me.
you said you want to work on your financial security, like that's the first aspect of the future you want
Yeah,
to build for yourself,
yes.
right? Okay.
Then
What else?
then spend without feeling guilty. Because as
Okay.
a person who just got out of college, for me it was all about shopping. So I would invest in branded clothes, branded bags, and everything without looking at the price tag. So there have been times
Right.
when I've gone out with my mom, not even seen the price tag, I just picked it and got it home. So I'm more conscious about spending. And yeah, that is the
Okay.
two main things I would say. And
Got it.
third thing is building a retirement corpus, which is very important. And I
Uh-huh.
totally lost, I it didn't occur to me that, the one of the basic things when you look out for, a retirement fund is ability to be at the same level. At least you should have the same quality of life.
Right.
So that was another thing. And next year, if possible, with all the investments, I want to go somewhere, a trip somewhere.
Got it. Got it. Awesome. So that's the financial future which Meghna is going to make possible for herself. And what would you say are your accomplishments, Meghna, now that you've completed the course, you're part of the community? One accomplishment, sure, you've shared that, you are far more conscious about where you're
Yes,
spending, right? What
yes,
else
yes,
would you say are
yes.
your accomplishments?
Earlier, I'd never had a broad investment portfolio. So what I would see, basically what happened is when I started my career, I was living away from my family. So whenever I had to spend something, they never restricted. They felt, okay, she's far away, so what if she needs money and there's nobody to help her out? So they
Right.
were not that bothered about it. So what I would do is I would simply transfer some amount of my salary to an RD account or something like that. So today I have something beyond an RD. SGBs, I invested in stocks, I invested in mutual funds and everything. So one major accomplishment is building my a broad investment portfolio.
Wow, congratulations, Meghna.
Thank you so much.
Right. What else?
Yes, this is it.
Wow.
Make
I'm feeling so joyous that, here you were inspired by your dad and, didn't know where to get the education from. And today you've come this far that from not looking at the price tags, today you are far more conscious about your spendings and you have a broad investment portfolio that you've built with, a complete understanding. It's not on hearsay. It's not on tips, not on advice.
And one more, the biggest accomplishment or the biggest compliment that I give myself is when my father was nearing his death. So
Mm-hmm.
he had a very strong stock portfolio. What he did is he sold all his stocks like 1 month before his death. He said, women
Okay.
can't handle the stock, so I'll take the money and invest it for you so that, it'll be easy for you. So I
Okay.
requested him, have at least one company for me. I'll look after. He's like, no, no, you can't look after. You don't understand the dynamics of the market. So I will not do anything. Future, if you want, you do anything you want. Right now, I have to safeguard you. I'll do that. So that statement stuck to me. And one of the biggest, I would say, I invested in, I just got a few stocks, like two, three of
Right.
Dr. Lal Patlab, and that reminded me of that statement that women can't handle stocks. And the credit for all these things goes out to you guys, you, Sheetal, Hira, Prema, everybody,
Got it.
everybody in Women on Wealth.
Got it. You make sure, know that your father is getting amazed and he's damn proud of you.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yes, wherever he is. And, I'm getting present too that this is what we need to change, Meghna.
Yes,
No father
exactly.
needs to tell his daughter that, hey, women can't invest. I mean,
Yes,
I think,
exactly.
this
Exactly.
world is done with this statement.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, got it,
Yes,
got it.
you've been
And
that. I must add one more thing. You've
yeah,
been that elder sibling, that parent whom we all missed.
yeah, got it. Thank you. And I'll be always there.
I know that.
Yeah,
When I was a part of the Bangalore meet. So they
okay,
were all discussing about the stocks that invested in and all. I had not done that much of study because I recently completed the course. So as soon
right.
as immediately after that week, the markets were at an all-time low. So I
Uh-huh,
just went ahead by the intuition and invested in the stock market. I was
uh-huh,
like, am I doing it right? Then I'm like, no, they've done a study, so they must have done it right. And I just invested. And
yeah,
after that, I started analyzing the companies, and I felt
yeah.
so contented that they were all strong companies. The community at
Yeah.
large has been amazing.
Yes, women supporting women, women standing up with women to cause
Yes,
wealth
exactly.
creation and their financial goals. Got
Exactly.
that, Meghna? Yes, Kaveri
Thank you.
Singh, my community. Usha is
Yes.
Usha is saying Meghna, the proud investor. Avni saying, oh, more power to you, Meghna. So
Thank you so
all the
much.
love is coming to you. Yes, Meghna. So what's your
Thank
message
you.
for women around?
Women, see, it, the most important part, is not earning the money. It's about maintaining it and making it grow. So that
Yeah.
is what you have to concentrate on. The college education just gives you, this helps you get money, but what is needed is maintaining it and growing it. So
Yeah.
never say no to financial literacy. In fact, I regret not taking up basic financial courses previously. And yes, this investment in Women on Wealth is never a waste. So please never feel, anything about it. It's always worth it.
Got it, Meghna. Thank you for vouching for it. Means the
Thank you so
world to me, and I'm
much.
sending a lot of power to you. Megha is saying, I so much relate with you, Meghna. Great going, keep it up, and thumbs
Thank
up.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Meghna, for coming in, sharing your heart out. Means the world to us, and you need to keep coming back. We will keep inviting you over,
Sure.
and please keep coming back, keep sharing your progress, and
Yeah,
keep inspiring women around you. Thank you
sure.
so
It
much.
would be my privilege. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Take
Bye.
charge. Bye bye. See you.